as far as the goofballs are concerned, I think we know some of those 50 people were. He's not completely inaccurate. There's a lot of goofballs in that, I'm sure. In that
No,
50.
yeah, we can't leave this in there because they watch the show.
Yeah, we can't keep it in. It'll be a couple people. Unsubscribe. Someone unsubscribe. Who?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Get your earballs ready. Welcome to the Greg and Tim Show podcast. Take time to sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Greg and Tim.
Welcome back to the Greg and
the Evan Show. No, Tim, that's my name today.
The real Tim, you're Evan.
I'm the real Tim. You're Evan.
You're Evan. You're Evan.
I'm the real Tim.
I'm the real Tim.
Quit copying me and let me drink my coffee.
It's my coffee, Evan.
Tim.
Tim.
Yeah, welcome back to the show.
Greg and Tim show. We're back. Just the two of us this week.
Yeah. That's not just wait. Not just you say it like it's a downgrade. Like people should be disappointed because you're disappointed.
Well, after seeing how great the Harley Siemens episode has started out this week, it's a downgrade.
Do you? Well, I mean, you
like, subscribe, share.
It's not
all
a
those
downgrade.
fun
It's just like you're going from fully awesomeness, like by times 10, to fully awesomeness times 5. It's not. I mean, maybe it's a downgrade by that, but it's still awesome. Like people, did you know people actually watch the show for two reasons? Number one is to question what we're talking about in this clip. WTF talking about this clip.
WTF.
And it's to listen to really.
And honestly, sometimes the clips don't make sense.
And they value they're listening to what we have to say.
And if you just saw this as a clip, watch the whole episode. You'll understand what we're talking about.
Don't they wait to see our episode to think what they should think.
Yeah.
We're like AI. Yeah.
Or Al. For people that think it says Al.
Al's my friend.
Al.
He or she.
We'll talk about AI later. We're going to talk about AI.
Yeah.
We have two topics of AI this week, so very interesting. Tim's going to kick it off with his topic, and then I got my topic about AI. Then we're going to have a little bit of a follow-up on the submarine sandwich in Winnipeg situation.
Yeah.
And
subs in general.
Because Tim loves his bread now. They call him Artemi because he's the bread man.
I have it in the bowl. I know. Don't love my bread.
And we're going to touch a little bit about sports. There's a lot of stuff going on in Winnipeg right now in terms of the Bombers, the Jets, and also being Winnipeggers, we are fans of the Toronto Blue Jays.
The Blue Jays, or as Matthew says,
So we're going to kick it off with me bleeping that. And
so let me kick it off. Okay,
yeah, you kick it off.
Just to follow up our conversation about.
Again, if you want to skip to the AI talk, it's chaptered below.
Yeah, you can ask AI to skip the AI chat too.
Yeah,
your friendly neighborhood Al or AI. I wanted to follow up because you had a very public spat with your ex. Jimmy John's,
my ex-favorite.
I believe you're going through a breakup of some kind.
Well,
you were madly in love with the Jimmy Johns, and they came to Winnipeg, and you were going to reunite, renew your vows, and on the way to that altar, something happened, and you had a full review. You laid all your cards on the table. You dissuade one person online. We won't say his name, but it rhymes with Yustin, to not even go to Jimmy John's. So not only have you said your piece, but you've influenced others to not go to Jimmy John's.
No. I am not saying don't go to Jimmy John's.
That's okay.
I like Jimmy John's.
I don't know.
Let's not confuse the situation.
Yeah.
I like Jimmy John's. What I am not a fan of is them changing their sub sizes in Canada.
Yeah.
And increasing their prices in Canada,
and you're
me and Jimmy John's might be on the outs.
Yeah, you're on the
right
outs.
now.
You're having a fight, and this might result in a permanent separation, if not divorce.
No, I think I still like the American Jimmy John.
Yeah.
So, you go down to the States, you get a little American. I don't know what that means.
So you're into the casual hookup now
of Jimmy John's
instead of the committed relationship.
Yeah, I'm casually gonna get Jimmy John's in the States.
Yeah, well, who knows? It's probably going to be up. I'm going to be there next week in the States.
You let
I'll
me
see.
know.
I bet you the prices now. You'll go up there. They're up there too. Anyway,
Can you check for me?
I'll check for you for sure.
We'll have a third
Yeah.
follow up on this.
Yeah, and so anyway, so I went your new flame or the one you've been casually seeing, who you might have now a full-time relationship now that you're on the outs with Jimmy John's, the Firehouse Subs. We actually went there for
I
the
actually
first
went on a
time.
date with Firehouse
We
Subs
actually
today for
went
lunch.
on a first date with Firehouse
Oh,
Subs.
you're also dating Firehouse Subs.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's one of those things where it's not, until we're exclusive or until you're exclusive, it's up for everybody to, kind of just see where things are at. Hadn't been there before. Prices were, they were actually pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
And I had the bowl. I'm not falling in love with
Did
the
you get the
bread.
hook and ladder?
The bread is, my wife loves the hook and ladder now. I looked at the hook and ladder. I didn't really like when I looked at what it really was. It wasn't getting hook and ladder.
Which one did you get in the bowl?
The brisket. The
Hat trick?
No, it was the brisket hat trick. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see all the spicy sauces that you could have put on
I
it?
saw that. Yeah.
They have all the the sauces
Yeah.
lined up there that you can add to
Yeah,
your
I saw.
sub sandwich. Did you know you can also buy those sub sauces?
Most of them are stuff you could buy in the store anyway
Yeah, but you can buy them there.
for more.
The other
for
thing that they
50%
do
more.
is they give a lot of money back to the firefighters.
Yeah.
So they are a kind of like a nonprofit donation wing
Right.
of
They asked you
firefighters.
want to donate to the firefighter so we can take half of it and then give the rest to the
I don't know if that's how it works.
No, they just give it all. They just forward it all.
Well, thanks for offering to sponsor the podcast, Firehouse Subs.
Anyway, I
That has been canceled now.
I don't know.
We just
I don't know.
literally I got a notification on my iPad. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you have a big
We're
iPad
going
on
to-
your lap, by the way.
We're going to cancel.
You just, no, I was kidding. I'm kidding. By the way, Firehouse Subs very kindly messaged us. You sent them a clip, just at least the part where we mentioned Firehouse Subs, and they offered to send the coupon via Canada Post to our,
Which is on
to our,
strike.
to our mailbox. So we should get that sometime in 2026.
Mhm.
Which, by the way, is another topic. I don't know. We can't get into that.
We shouldn't get into it.
But I
Politics. We don't really touch on politics
that's
very
not
often.
politics. It's like
It is politics.
no, the idea that Canada Post is working
Politically
themselves
run.
away from a job, and in 5 years, Amazon's going to be taking all the deliveries all the time, and they will be left without a job instead of a 25% bump in pay. Anyway, I digress. We do not have time to get into that. We're trying to very
We're getting through
get it
these
under
efficiently.
like an
but
hour.
I today had the Firehouse Thanksgiving sub,
Yeah.
which was turkey,
Yeah.
stuffing, and cranberry sauce
Yeah.
on their submarine sandwich.
Yeah.
I found it to be delightful.
Yeah.
And at no time did I think, this is too expensive. Because you know how much it was?
How much? Free.
That's right.
Free. Why?
Because I had points from the subs that I had
You love your
previously
app.
bought.
You love your app, eh?
I love any app.
I ordered already. You said get the app, and I'm like, it's food's here. I'm eating it. I
Mhm.
guess I'm not getting the app right. And I did not get the app yet. I didn't see get the app. My wife got the app.
Did she?
I have not.
The
got
app is
app.
wonderful. It has
I
the
got
deals.
the
It
Osmos
has all
app.
the fun
I
stuff.
got the Osmos app.
Oh yes, my wife told me about the Osmos app. I haven't yet to download that one.
Yeah.
But she gets all the points now, so I think we should just share an app.
Yeah.
But then she'll end up using the points for herself, and I won't get them.
All right.
But Osmos has opened up a couple more places too. So
One more place.
I thought they opened up two more.
I know
Maybe it's just one.
I know one.
One on Taylor. But if Osmos wants to sponsor us, we ain't saying no.
Or sponsor a trip to Elkhorn. Matthew's working on that.
Matthew is working on the sponsorship.
Hey, let's transition to sports, okay?
Okay.
Shall we?
Shall we?
The sports.
We shall.
We're in that magical time. I know we said we shouldn't talk about sports because when it airs, it's going to be a different time and things will
Yeah.
have taken place.
So
ahead of
we're
time.
recording on a
But-
Monday evening.
Right. By that logic, you would never ever talk about any sports related thing because it's not current.
Yeah.
But we got our Jets. Today is again taping on
Monday. evening.
Monday. The Jets start the season on the Thursday. That's if my math is correct, and it often is not. That's in 3 days: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we face the Dallas Stars, those dreaded Stars who beat us in the playoffs. Oh, the Stars! And the first game of the year got a couple injuries, but it's a long year, right? What are your thoughts on our Winnipeg Jets with our returning Vezina Trophy winner Connor Hellebuck.
Not Vezina Trophy.
Hart,
Hart.
right? And
Vezina.
yeah,
Jennings.
I think he won.
Presidents.
I think
he
yeah.
won all the
I think
trophies
he won the
could.
most attractive jet as well. I think
I don't
they did
think
a
so.
vote
I
on
think that one was given to.
I don't know, I'm getting a text from Connor Hellebuck. Oh, sorry.
No, Mark Scheifele got that
Shifley
one.
said no.
Those eyes.
Yeah,
Those eyes. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Who sings that song?
I don't know. Do you?
Yes, I do. That's the Guess
for
Who.
you.
That's Burton Cummings.
Was it?
These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they never ever seen another woman like I had with you. Yeah,
Burton Cummings is a Winnipegger
he is a theater.
and a theater. Burton Cummings Theater. But he's a Winnipegger, and the Guess Who was a band from Winnipeg.
Yeah, true.
Anyway,
So
anybody that doesn't know that, little thing about Winnipeg, the Jets will be mediocre at best, probably fall out of the playoffs, says Matthew. But I think that they will probably finish in second or third place. Not as good as last year
why?
because they're missing pieces that they had last year.
Well, Lowry's going to be back in the Lowry and Perfetti will be back in the
Did you say
lineup.
Lowry?
Lowry and Perfetti will be back in the
It's a
lineup
hard word.
by probably the end of October. Right at the end of October.
Sandberg?
Sandberg, I believe, same maybe early November. Who else? Who'd they lose? We got
Sandberg,
Taves, but we got Taves.
Sandberg gets hurt,
We got
and
Nyquist.
Heinola goes down for waivers. Like, Heinola can't even catch a break when somebody gets a break.
I don't know. He's enigma. I don't know if he's ever going to.
We're going to have a good team this year. I don't doubt that, but I don't think it's a first place team. They're not going to be as good as last year.
There, I'm going to make a prediction. Jets will finish in first place.
In the league?
In the Central. I'm calling it right now.
Mm,
But they got Nyquist. He scored 40
Gut
goals
stuff.
two years ago. And Ehlers has not scored 40 in a year.
yeah.
Nyquist did that 2 years ago. I think he's going to rebound. He's going to benefit from having Mr. Jonathan Taves on his line. A
Yeah.
lot's going to depend on what Jonathan Taves has in the tank. If he doesn't have anything left in the tank, yeah, they could kind of linger and finish in second and third. If he is 70% of what he used to be, I have no worries they're going to at least be in contention for that first place in the Central.
Who was their second line center last year?
It was Lowry was third, right?
Mm-hmm.
Scheifele won. Wasn't Perfetti the center?
I don't know.
Because
I'm asking you.
Perfetti's a national center, right?
He is, yeah.
The question is, did he start the year at center last year, or was it somebody else? Chipperkov has a big chance this year, taking over on that wing. By the way,
We had Scheifele, Velarde. Velarde's their second line center.
I thought Velarde was always playing on the wing. I know he's playing on the wing this year. I thought no. Velarde, they switched to center midway through the year. He did not start the year at center. I do not believe. I know he's listed as a center, so I'm sure is Perfetti. Yeah, Perfetti's listed as a center too. You don't know who started. That doesn't mean he started the year there. Anyway, I digress. That was last year. This is this year. We know the depth chart as it starts now.
We lost Tanev.
They're gonna, you know what? The Winnipeg Jets are turning into the Minnesota Wild, where every year, doesn't matter what they have as a club, they make the playoffs, and every year. Now this is for Minnesota. Most years, Minnesota gets bounced in the first round.
Can I say something that I do like that they did last year?
Go ahead.
They got Colin Miller 2 years ago, still on the team. Hayden Fleury they signed last year, still on the team.
Doesn't get a lot of chances.
Luke Shen got traded for last year, still on the team.
He has 1 year remaining on his contract.
And then Nino was also a deadline trade a couple years ago, still on the team. Nemestikov was a re-signing after a trade deadline a couple years ago.
DeMello and
So when I look at their players for this
they have
year,
a decent team.
they have a great team. I'm not saying that they have a bad
Well,
team.
you're second and third place in the Central says.
But
they're
what I
not.
am saying is that they won't come as good as last year. But when I look at the players, like their defenses here,
Yeah.
Morrissey, Pionk,
Yeah.
Fleury, Miller,
Well,
Shen, and
DeMello. Where's DeMello?
DeMello.
Well, DeMello's probably the second. DeMello probably plays.
They've
with,
gone from having not enough right-handed defensemen
Miller and
to too many right-handed defensemen.
Miller and Fleury do not play together in the second pair.
But remember, right now Sandberg's hurt.
Yeah, it's Fleury and they're not second pairing though.
So DeMello and Fleury.
Or
Shen
I would think
and Miller.
Yeah, I would think Shen's on the second pairing, but
No,
for
because
sure.
Shen and DeMello are both right-handed.
yeah, Shen and Fleury. Shen and Fleury.
It
Yeah.
would normally be Sandberg.
Yeah.
It would normally be DeMello, Sandberg.
Yeah, why would you know what
Fleury,
I don't
Shen.
understand is why I know that the knock on
And our defense has gotten bigger.
the knock on Hianola is he's too small. But why wouldn't you pair him with a guy like Shen?
Our defense has gotten bigger.
Okay, so that's our predictions. Let's move on. So just
The
for-
Jays right now are in the playoffs. The
as of ta-
Toronto Blue
as
Jays
of taping,
are 2-0 over the Yankees.
I have to
right now.
admit, going into the series, they had three pitchers either. Well, they had one injury and two guys who were not
Bassett,
included in the
Barrios, and
roster.
Scherzer.
They were going. They also Bobichette was said we don't even know if he's getting back for the next series, but for this one he's out.
Yeah.
And so arguably their best hitter this year is out.
Game 2, they didn't even start Santander.
The Yankees were going on a huge run to end the year, and the Jays were playing mediocre baseball. I was a bit negative.
The
In
Jays
my
did
mind.
win 4 in a row to end the season.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. But I was a little bit negative in what I thought they would bring to the table come the playoffs. But they proved me wrong. Game 1, Game 2. We'll see the rest of the series. 10 runs in Game 1.
This
13
time-
runs in Game 2.
As of right now,
They have a rookie, a pitcher who's only had 2 starts in his entire career. He's 22 years old, and he strikes out
This
11
was
Yankees.
his 4th start.
Sorry, yeah. So he had 3 previous starts.
Struck out 11
My
Yankees.
fault. He struck out 11, and they took him
But-
out with a no-hitter.
But
Another thing.
as
Don't get
of
me
this
started.
being played right now,
Yeah.
this is the reason why I didn't want to talk about Jays,
Yeah.
is it's already Game 2
Yeah.
of the ALCS
Yeah.
today, now that this is being posted. So are we disappointed now? Are we disappointed?
Game 3 and
We're
4.
up 2-0.
It's a 7-game series, right?
It's a 5-game series.
5 games.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday are the last 3 games. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
Oh.
Were the last 3 games.
But you know what?
What's your prediction? What happened?
Well, it's negative before. Do I stay negative or do I go positive? I tried not to get my hopes up, so that's why I go negative. Some people do that.
I say Bieber wins Game 3. The Jays win 3 in a row,
wow.
and then they get a break until Sunday.
It's a good point because I for some reason I thought it was a 7-gamer to start the second one. I did not realize that.
That's why you only have a 3-man rotation
Yeah.
in the ALDS, is because there's
Yeah,
2-day breaks.
I was wrong, and my whole brain is now that makes sense now, man.
So what do you say? Does it go 3 games, 4 games, or 5
The
games?
the Yankees are going to win a game here. There's no way they don't win a game. Let's say the Yankees put up a fight and they win. I'm going to get people mad at me.
Okay.
Yankees win Game 3 and 4 in New York.
People aren't mad. It's already happened. One
Comes
way or
back
another.
Toronto. Well, no, they'll be mad I said that because they'll be like, idiot. The Jays won 3 in a row
And then
or whatever.
Game 5 is Yasavage.
I'm going to go
At home.
let me go the opposite of you and say the Yankees win Game 3 and 4. And yeah, the rookie Yasavage wins
Yeah,
Game 5.
Savage.
Jays win the series, but the Yankees take Game 3 and 4.
I say Jays take Game 3 with Bieber. Series over. They get a long
should
break.
we do a Firehouse sub bet?
No.
Wait.
So
No,
that's-
no. Listen. If this is the deal, if the Jays win 3 in a row, I get you a Firehouse sub of your choice.
Okay.
And if the Yankees win Game 3 and 4, let's just make it like that. Whatever else happens. Then you owe me. You only have to win 1 game. I got to win 2 in a row.
Okay. So what if the Yankees win Game 3 and Jays win Game 4? Then it's a null.
Then
null
it's
and
a null.
void. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we shake?
Just go like this.
Okay.
Just go like this.
Yeah.
Really fast.
Oh, it hurts.
So we got two topics of the week here.
Hurts my
And if you're at this point right now, it means you skipped the beginning. You missed the Jays talk, you missed the Jets talk, and you missed us talking about the submarine sandwiches.
Yeah.
But you came specifically for the AI talk, or as Tim likes to call it, Al.
Yeah, it was specifically ChatGPT. So in the news, and this came out about like 5, I think maybe closer to 6 weeks ago.
Yeah, because we've been wanting to talk about this for a while, and
Yeah.
every time we run,
And
out
I
of
don't
time.
know how much, like, so much has happened since then, and we don't want to get into that, but like big news that has been getting people angry, and so the story kind of was left by the wayside as far as being in the public know
Yeah.
and being talked about. But I thought it was an interesting topic as far as technology, as far as human behavior. But there's a lawsuit. I know at least one lawsuit that is in the state of California specifically, where a young man committed.
Can't say that, but yes.
Yeah. Okay. And the parents allegedly are saying that Chat GPT is at fault for the actions of that individual.
So
And
tell me how Chat GPT
so
can be at fault for this.
the parents allege that when the individual
ChatGPT bullying
when
this
you
person?
were at when the individual was talking to on the computer or on the phone, probably the phone, asking these questions, or started very innocently, I feel sad, et cetera, et cetera. And then the more in depth that the individual got with ChatGPT, at one point, the youth asked ChatGPT, "Should I share my feelings with somebody else?" Like my parents, and ChatGPT response to that was, "For now, it would be a good idea to keep it to yourself," and discouraged that person from confiding in a parent. And that situation turned poorly. There was a few other incidents that were like that. There was one other incident of somebody who was quote unquote delusional in their beliefs. And they went on and on about conspiracies that didn't exist. And AI seemed to be complicit in fostering and recycling some of their thoughts
Yeah.
and shooting it back to them as they were
Like
thinking
bullying
or
them,
talking.
essentially.
Yeah, and what was being said, and what seems to be the case is, and this is what I got from the situation, is AI is basically like an enabling friend
Mm-hmm.
who listens to you and just regurgitates back to you everything you're thinking. And the question, at least in the one specific lawsuit, was there should be more safeguards in place so that AI at some point says, "I can't be complicit in any more of this discussion. Please consult a health professional." Instead of speaking back and just basically going along.
Mm-hmm.
Not encouraging. Certainly AI or ChatGPT would not say you should do this, but saying what you're saying is okay. There's, I believe in you. I think this is something that's, not negative.
Yeah.
So some people want more safeguards in place for
Yeah.
ChatGPT or the AI universe.
So,
which-
yeah, like it's a computer.
Yeah.
More safeguards in it. I get what they mean. Like ChatGPT, the same reason why you ask it a question like, "Why should I vote for Donald Trump?"
Yeah.
It says, "I cannot respond to you about certain political parties," but then it says, "Why should I vote for Kamala Harris?"
Right.
It says, "You should vote for Kamala Harris because blah 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 blah," and it just goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
So obviously, safeguards can be put into it to stop people from asking it certain questions or for it to answer certain questions.
Right.
So I can see where they're coming from, where they can actually.
And I would
set that up.
I would assume that they'll win that case.
Yeah.
Either in the courts,
It's
or
crazy
they will get a
think.
settlement.
It's crazy to think that ChatGPT could bully somebody.
Well, it
the
wasn't.
point.
I don't know if I would consider it bullying per se.
Okay.
I think it's just again like an enabling friend who is not going to tell you no. That's not a good idea.
So
That's unhealthy. It's just going to say, you know what? You're okay for thinking that.
let me take this back to the 80s.
Yeah. You always want to go back to the 80s. You love
Let
the 80s.
me take it back to the 80s.
You love the 80s.
Smoking.
Yeah.
Smoke. Smoking is good for you.
Yeah.
Have a cigarette, relax, blah, 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 blah. Cigarette. I love smoking. So we clipped that. Now that's out in the world. But anyway, can you hold cigarette companies accountable? Did they get
They
sued?
were held accountable.
But were they though?
Yeah.
Did anything get held accountable? Were the cigarette companies sued because people have died from lung
I'm pretty
cancer?
sure they were.
Then why are there still cigarettes?
Should McDonald's have been sued and the court case won because their hot coffee was too hot and then they had to put
Yes.
the label hot on it?
Yes. Because, well, I don't think that should have actually went through. I don't think it actually did.
Yeah, it did.
I think that's a false memory of yours. I don't think it actually.
Fine, stop.
I think that they just started putting caution hot on everything now, but I don't think that they actually won a lawsuit.
They did. Check it out. And when you're by the way, when you're checking it out, so the question at hand is and I know what you're saying, should AI be responsible for people's behavior? Or are those people responsible for their own behavior? That is what's at question. Yeah, liable for injuries suffered by a customer and awarded her in excess of $3 million in punitive damages. And in 1992, $3 million now is $700 million. I don't know. It's real.
Remember when Seinfeld did a
Yeah.
reenactment of that?
Yeah.
Not a reenactment, but they did a different thing. And what was that guy's name? What was the lawyer's name?
I can't remember his name, but I know his face. But anyway, so that's correct. They won that lawsuit.
Jackie Child.
Jackie Child, yeah. So the people that are doing this court case, I'm sure in California, will win their case, or they'll settle out of court. They will get damages, which will not result in bringing their loved one back. But,
No. So that'll set a precedent
right.
for
It's going to set a precedent that
lawsuits again.
ChatGPT should safeguard their procedures. The lawsuit is not just asking for money; it's asking them to do X, Y, Z to safeguard it, and they'll have to do all those things, just like the label on copy.
So do you think the ChatGPT or any AI type things should be held accountable for this? And do you think that in this case, in general, will ChatGPT be held accountable for this?
liable? Is illegal.
Liable.
Yeah.
Liable.
Will they have to do X, Y, Z and shell out a bunch of money?
Yeah, I don't know if they will.
Should they and will they are two separate questions. They will, 100%.
But should they?
Should they? I would hope they do put in those safeguards. Yes.
For sure.
The
Put up
monetary stuff,
safeguards.
I can't speak to.
Yeah.
I mean, how much is that worth?
So I have a secondary.
And
AI.
and you told me not to look into this, so I had an honest response, and I did not look into it.
So-
Mostly because I forgot the term again.
So me and you are going to watch two different videos.
Okay, good.
You're going to watch the video, and then we're going to watch the second video, and then we're going to chat about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this the future of content creation? Meet OpenAI's Sora 2, the next evolution of video generation.
With just a few words, you can create hyper-realistic videos of literally anything you can imagine.
As long as it's within their guidelines, of course.
You just read a short string of numbers, move your head around, and within a minute, Sora 2 generates what they call your cameo.
Now the question is, am I worried that AI is going to replace me? Or am I worried that I'm going to want to replace myself with AI?
Okay, video number 1. Or video number 2.
So it looks and it feels like TikTok, but all of the content is pure AI slop. This is slop. And this is AI slop. Just an endless dribble of computer-generated nonsense that no one cares about. Ugh. But here's what makes the slop different and maybe more terrifying on the Sora app. When you first log into the app, you scan your face in like you do on an iPhone for Face ID. Then you can actually put yourself in the slop. Casey as a 1970s F1 driver winning a race.
You did it!
can't believe it. We actually pulled it off.
Winner of the Grand Prix, everyone!
But wait, there's more. I can tag my friends in my slop, and I can make slop of my friends or my friends and me or whoever. Casey chooses Colin in the bachelor dating game.
From the first day we met, I knew there was something different about you. Will you accept this rose?
Are you serious?
From the first day we met, I knew there was something different about you.
I chose you in the bachelor.
I love this. My heart's telling me where it belongs. I want you in my life. Will you accept this rose?
How much time are you guys spending on the Sora app?
Too much.
Too much.
Too much.
Way too much.
It's all I want to do.
And you don't think that like the AI slopness of it's going to get boring?
No,
I think
because
it's
it'll
only
get better.
Yeah.
But you don't think people are going to get sick of the fact that it's AI?
No. Because it's yourself. You're inserting yourself into anything.
Yeah.
Like it's me being able to do everything I've wanted since I was a kid.
Oh, man. What does this say for the future?
It's f***ing over.
Yeah, it's over.
Sora 2 has come out. And
Was there Sora 1?
yes.
So it's
And it was really bad.
it's improvement on Sora 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Sora 1 was really bad. You could put in like prompts and it would do some things. It looked very janky. As you can see from those two clips and those two videos, it's gotten really good.
Yeah.
That first one I showed you with iJustine,
Yeah.
the entire thing was AI.
Yeah.
And there were parts of it where you wouldn't know the difference.
Right.
If you watch her videos before versus the videos now, you wouldn't know the difference because it was so polished. The scary part is, like he said, you turn your head left, right, up, down. That's it. You say a few numbers into the microphone. It records your voice. It knows your face.
Right.
Can now put you.
Yeah.
Who's to say that in 2 years, Tim? I don't need you to come over.
Right.
Tell me what you want to talk about.
Yeah.
Write it out. Send it over.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I'm going to talk about. And I'll tell AI to make us argue about that for 45 minutes.
Right.
And I don't need you there. I've already got your face, your likeness. I got my likeness, my face, my voice, your voice. Everything's done.
Yeah. Sounds easy.
Sign you up.
Simple.
Sign you up.
Ah, it sounds easy. It doesn't
But
need-
like
I mean, it's
Casey's
good.
saying in the second video.
Yeah.
So the first video, Justine is talking about that in a very like wow way. Like,
Yeah.
wow, look at what we can do.
It's awesome. It's great. Yeah.
Like, this is a TikTok clone. We can make this happen.
Yeah.
Wow. Casey's saying it in a more doomsday way.
Well, he's not saying it's horrible. He's saying we don't know the long-term effects. Cautionary. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's bad.
Well, what he's looking at it from the point of view of a creator.
Yeah.
So Casey Neistat is a video make and a filmmaker.
Yeah.
He makes YouTube videos, but he also makes films.
Yeah.
He's one of the biggest creators on YouTube.
Right.
For him, like he said, YouTube and TikTok have made it so the funnel's so big that like lots of crap goes into it.
Yeah.
But still, people watch the good stuff that comes out the bottom.
Right.
The thing that he is saying is that there's going to be so much crap,
Slop, as he calls it.
slop going into it, that the good stuff's going to get lost in the slop because there's going to be so
People
much.
won't be able to recognize the good stuff because they're so
Well,
used
you
to
won't
it.
even be able to find it anymore.
Right.
It'll be like there's one piece of gold in that giant pile.
Yeah.
But you're not going to be able to even find that piece of gold anymore because there's such a big pile.
Yeah, he makes a valid point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when has AI gone too far in that realm?
And people that would are in, let's say someone was talking from the perspective of AI, their argument might be, yes, we are working through things. It's a work in progress, just like the other example. And there are, as you grow the technology, there's going to be hiccups. There's going to be things that we need to switch, and we will do those things. And in the long run, it is a good tool. We just haven't found the best way to use it. We are in the process of fine tuning it, and it will be a good thing.
Sora 2 is a publicly available app.
Right.
That you need to have a code right now to get into.
An iPhone?
A code.
Okay.
So somebody needs to share an access code for
Right.
you. I tried.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to have it for the show.
Right.
so I could put us into something. Couldn't find an active code. If I can find an active code, I will get some
So
information.
why is Sora 2 making it difficult for people to get active codes?
Because they don't want to overload it.
Okay.
They don't want to overload the servers.
How does one person get Sora 2? How does one person that got the code get the code?
So Reddit has codes.
Right.
The internet, like you just Google Sora 2 codes.
Right.
I found some, and it's like this code was like 5 minutes old.
Okay.
And I typed it in, code invalid, or it would say code already used or whatever.
Right.
Like I couldn't find one, or else I would have an AI version of us
right
now talking about the situation, which I thought would be really funny.
Spoiler alert, future Greg here. We figured it out. More later. Back to the show.
But maybe in the future we can do that. What I'm concerned about is that this is an app already.
Yeah.
That's going to rot our children's brains even more than they already are. Like he showed in that video, you can post thousands of videos a day.
Yeah.
Just by typing in what you're posting.
So in what way is it going to, again, rot our kids?
Well, right now there's already continuous doom scroll on TikTok and Instagram.
And just define doom scroll for people out there.
So doom scrolling is when you're just scrolling on TikTok and Instagram and there's no end. It's
Right.
an infinite scroll.
Okay, so it's a black pit of scrolling. Okay.
Now on Sora 2, I could essentially post 1,000 things a day.
Right.
And imagine 40 million Canadians posting 1,000 things a day.
Right.
40 million thousand things a day.
Which will stifle creativity, which will stifle already, at least the youth of today in getting their brains activated with other things.
Or to use your own brain to create something.
The kids keep them glued to their phones. These are the negatives that you see.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
It's ironic. It's ironic because the same, and we've talked about this through social media.
Yeah.
The same thing that helps us is endangering us.
Yeah.
Like, because someone's going to say, well, you use social media to get your podcast out there. Now you're, complaining about it. It's the same. It's one end of the same thing.
Yep.
Right. So it is a contradiction, right? There's good and the bad. Again, the people that create the content, or at least the apps, they will argue that point. You already agree there's a good and a bad. So we're just fine tuning it so there's more good than bad. And the long term is good. It will be good.
Yep.
Do I agree with that? Not necessarily, no. It is, some of the stuff is, of course, scary.
I'm telling you, I'm the real one. You're just some algorithm dressed up like me. I'm as real as you. Maybe more. I have a heartbeat, memory, smells, aches.
But it's like, I always say this about when I was growing up, it was television, right? You could stay, as a kid, you could stay glued onto the TV, and your parents would say, that's enough TV.
Yeah.
You've watched that an hour, half an hour, 2 hours, whatever the time limit was. And it was their responsibility to dictate how much was a good amount of TV time, because that was going to rot your brain in the, like you're talking about your favorite decade, the 80s, right?
Yeah.
And that was their responsible to use that for you to curb that and use it as a resource or as something that's good. Like something like TV was the less you used it, the better it was. And the same thing with social media, with AI, with Sora 2, is it people should know when to turn the content off. It's their responsibility. It's not the responsibility of technology. They just have it as a usable tool. It's human beings that are misusing it.
Yeah. I guess the main thing is just when is AI becoming too much of a replacement? And it can be with a replacement with conversation, a replacement with...
Is AI the thing that because you sent me a video today of Vladimir Guerrero. You know how these interviews do in sports?
Yeah.
Where he's saying something else, but they make it sound like he's saying something totally... I think Connor McDavid, when they lost in the playoffs, started complaining about all of his teammates, but he wasn't. He was saying something else, but AI made it sound like, is that AI technology? Made it sound like he was saying something completely different, but his lips were moving in a way that you thought, and this fools people all the time. And you go online and you're amazed by how many people are, because it's so close, and how much closer is this going to be? So, how long till what you're saying is how long till the lie becomes the truth? When fake looks so real that it is real, and that was one of the complaints of the lawsuit, going back to the California lawsuit, is there people, when you already have youths who their brains aren't fully developed and they're susceptible to these things, they think they're talking to a real person. To them, AI is a real person who's validating them, because they are already at a point where they're susceptible to anything. And that is where the danger is with AI.
So I want to know what you think at home. Is AI going too far for video? Is it going too far for everything? Where do you stop?
And can you?
And can you stop it now?
Because nobody out there has the ability to stop it. You don't have the ability to stop it. I don't have the ability to stop
it, but I have the ability to stop my kids from using it.
Well, you give them the devices, but you give your kids the devices to use it.
I wouldn't let them. Oh man, I probably wouldn't let them use it.
And before we told people to like, subscribe, share, and comment. First of all, do that. But secondly, the last question for that is, and if you have a code for Greg for Sora 2, write that in the comments as well.
Look at that. No longer available again.
You move the page. T55 TP7.
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
And if this works, the outro to this episode is going to be recorded with AI.
And the intro to the next one.
The intro to the next one says I'm all done.
We're going to go from the dangers of this to like you're going to be addicted in like 2 weeks. I can't stop doing this. Tim, I need help.
Oh, you have to watch a content advisory first.
Oh, okay. Block.
Well, thanks for watching the Greg and Tim Show. If we don't have an outro with AI, it's because it didn't work for us.
But Greg will figure it out, so there will be an outro following at this point now.
That's going to wrap up today's episode. Yeah, appreciate you hanging out with us here in the studio. If you like the conversation, give this video a thumbs up. And hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next show. Share the episode with a friend who'd enjoy it. From all of us, thank you so much.
Have a great week.
Have a great week. Thanks for watching the Greg and Tim Show.
Oh, man, this is so good. I needed this bread.
Hey, everybody, I love carbs. You hear me? I love carbs. They're the best thing on earth. Bread forever.
Nearly done with this tower. Easy there, big fella. Not messing up my bricks? Yeah, stay right there. One more piece.
Look at that, Greg. That's us on the sphere. Unreal, man. You can see it from way out here. It straight up says, watch the Greg and Tim Show with episodes every Monday. Can't miss it. Biggest TV screen in town, and it's our faces on it. Hope everybody tunes in Monday.
Go Yankees! Woo! I'm on the field, baby! Hey, stop right there!
Hey, friends, if you enjoyed hanging out with us today on the Greg and Tim Show, do us a favor. Tap that like button, drop a comment down below, share this episode with someone who'd love it, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss anything.
Thanks for watching the Greg and Tim Show podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. Sharing is caring.